Welcome to The Explainer, everyone. Listen, if you're a Hot Wheels collector, you're going to want to grab a pen and start circling dates right now, because June 2026, it is shaping up to be an absolute gauntlet. I mean, we are looking at a month that literally carries more weekly action than most entire quarters combined. We've got four heavily anticipated scheduled drops from the Redline Club and Elite 64, and they are colliding directly with three massive rolling mainline case windows. It's going to be chaotic, it's going to be expensive, and honestly, if you wait until release day to plan, you are already way too late. So we're going to break down exactly what you need to know to survive and conquer this month's releases.
To give you the absolute best strategic advantage, we're structuring this briefing by acquisition method. First up, scheduled online drops. 2. Retail hunts for the J, K, and L cases. 3. The KK Supra STH. And 4. Strategies for the hunt. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this by establishing the completely different battlegrounds we're dealing with this month. On one hand, you've got your scheduled online drops from Mattel Creations. These are confirmed, and they require absolute precision. We're talking exact timing, highly limited order windows, and a very real minutes-to-sell-out panic, where having your login prepped is mandatory. Now contrast that with the rolling case hunts. These are totally unpredictable. They rely on regional shipping splits, unexpected pallet drops, and the fact that big box retailers get priority over independent shops. You're going to have to juggle both of these entirely different hunting styles in the exact same 4-week stretch.
Section 1. Scheduled online drops. So, here is your concrete timeline for June. The RLC calendar is packed super tight, giving us roughly one drop every single week. On June 9th, we kick things off with the 1948 Chevy Fleetline. Just a week later, on June 16th, the 1962 Ford F100 drops. Then we switch gears on June 25th with the Nissan Stagea, and finally we close out the month on June 30th with the 76 VW Golf GTI decked out in that gorgeous Golf blue. What I absolutely love about looking at this timeline is just how perfectly Mattel has blended car culture here. I mean, in one single 4-week stretch, you're getting American lowrider culture, classic trucks, JDM tuning, and European hot hatches. It's a remarkably diverse lineup that hits almost every major collector demographic.
Now, looking a little closer at that June 25th date, the Nissan Stagea really stands out, doesn't it? It's actually the only Elite 64 entry in this month's lineup. And because this is a mod shop release, it tends to draw a massive crowd of JDM-focused collectors. People who might actually skip those RLC American Classics entirely just to secure this one piece. Oh, and one absolutely vital note for our global viewers: the shipping logistics on this Stagea haven't been fully detailed yet, so you absolutely must verify the official Mattel Creations shipping terms for international destinations before that drop window opens on the 25th. Don't get caught off guard there.
Section 2. Retail hunts, J, K, and L. Let's move to and see how this builds as we pivot from the predictability of online drops to the chaotic rolling windows of retail big box stores. Right, so this breaks down exactly what international trackers are reporting inside these unconfirmed mid-2026 mainline cases, and guys, the theme here is undeniable. In the J case, you're hunting the Subaru Impreza WRX as your super treasure hunt, with the Amaru GTC as your regular treasure hunt. Quick aside, that Amaru is a newer casting, so early peg sightings are going to dictate the community price expectations very quickly. Next up is the K case, bringing the 94 Toyota Supra as the Super, right alongside the sweet driver. And finally, the L case closes it out with the Nissan Maxima Drift Car Super Treasure Hunt and the Mad Manga Regular Hunt. Just look closely at those Supras across the board: Impreza, Supra, Maxima. JDM and tuner-style drift-focused castings are absolutely dominating Mattel's design focus for this mid-year mainline run.
Just as a quick refresher for any newer collectors tuning in, a Super Treasure Hunt, or STH, is a premium mainline variation. They're distinguished by that special Spectraflame paint and real rubber tires, the Real Riders. And those premium upgrades on these specific JDM models are exactly why these standard mainline cases are about to cause an absolute frenzy in store aisles. Taking a $1 to $2 peg car and throwing premium upgrades on it elevates these specific models from just cool finds to absolute grails for completionists.
Section 3. The K-Case Supra STH. We have to talk about the undisputed crown jewel of the June retail hunts. Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer weight of community anticipation. It's just massive. JDM collectors have been demanding a modern super treasure hunt for several case cycles now. The rumor mills have been turning forever, and this K-Case drop officially confirms it is finally arriving.
Because of the incredible popularity of the Supra casting, you need to expect this Supra to move off the shelf the exact second it's spotted, no hesitation. The resale demand and secondary market interest are likely going to heavily outpace any recent KK hunts we've seen. The odds of finding one casually sitting on the shelf, incredibly slim, so you are going to need a serious game plan.
Section 4. Strategies for the hunt. Let's get into the actionable intelligence.
So the crucial point is that you have to operate on 2 parallel tracks this month to maximize both your budget and your time. First, for those confirmed online RLC and Elite 64 drops, you absolutely must prep your login credentials and make sure your payment info is current ahead of the scheduled drop times. Seconds matter here, seriously. Second, for your physical hunts, start by checking big box stores first for those unconfirmed J-case shipments. They typically get distribution way before the independent shops do. Third, be prepared for a collision at the end of the month. Since the L-case lands toward the back half of June, its peg sightings are going to overlap directly with that highly anticipated June 30th RLC VW Golf drop. Don't let one distract you from the other. You must track your confirmed online calendar and your unconfirmed in-store retail hunts completely separately. Missing either type of drop means waiting entirely until the next cycle, and honestly, with castings this good, that's just not an option.
We've seen how heavy Mattel is leaning into the JDM and tuner scene right now, perfectly executing a trend that really started building back in the April and May cases. But it leaves us with one massive question as we wrap up this explainer. With June utterly dominated by these highly desirable JDM and tuner castings, what massive surprises could Mattel possibly be holding back for the rest of 2026? Let that sink in. Good luck out there on the hunt, keep your eyes on the pegs, keep those browsers refreshed, and we'll see you for the next update.